The Denver Broncos on Tuesday unveiled their 5-game docket for the 2019 NFL preseason. As previously reported, the Broncos will kick off the exhibition period against the Atlanta Falcons on August 1 in the annual Hall of Fame game from Canton, Ohio. The team will begin training camp a week earlier, on July 18, to prepare for the additional tilt. The new CBA, collective bargaining agreement, they put in a couple years ago has kept guys fresh, head coach Vic Fangio said last month. Training camp is nothing like it used to be. All it is an extra week, and when you break it down even more so, maybe an extra 4 or 5 really good practices which we can use. I'm excited to have the Hall of Fame game, both from the 2019 Broncos perspective, but also excited to be there because owner, Pat Bowlen and former CB champ Bailey are going in. I think it's a natural for us to play in the game. In Week 2, the Broncos travel to Seattle to take on the Seahawks in a nationally televised rematch of last year's regular season opener, which saw Denver prevail, one of just 6 wins from the 2018 outfit. The Broncos will make their preseason home debut on August 19 against the San Francisco 49ers. This has become something of tradition for two clubs intimately familiar with each other. This offseason, San Francisco general manager John Lynch and coach Kyle Shanahan allowed the Broncos to hire Rich Scangarello, their former quarterbacks coach, as offensive coordinator in a move that will be of central focus. I would say that Kyle, and I respect Kyle Shanahan as much as anyone I've been around, as a coach, his mind is brilliant, and I've learned so much from him, Scangarello explained during his January introductory press conference. But the reality of it is, I feel like he's always evolving every year. He has evolved with his players, the division he's in, what he's facing, the quarterback he has. I think we'll take that same approach. I think that when we went through this process, I think that resonated with everyone and we're on the same page in that way. Speaking of storylines, the Broncos hit the road in Week 4 for a matchup against the Los Angeles Rams and defensive mastermind Wade Phillips. Between him and Fangio, two expert chess players, the brain power alone should make this an entertaining watch, if ultimately vanilla. Finally, the Broncos are slated to close the preseason at Broncos Stadium at Mile High on August 29 against the Arizona Cardinals, who hired Vance Joseph and Sean Kugler and signed Max Garcia this offseason. This tilt is reserved strictly for backups, but facing Joseph for the first time should give his ex-pupils a little extra juice. Dates and times for the schedule will be finalized at a later date.